low. I have to turn the volume on this thing. I know, I should talk. I'm tired but I've never done a live by myself, so I'm gonna do it because I happen to be up and ready to face the world. My little boy is so good. I'm going to show you him in a moment. It's very early. I feel like I'm so very boring right now, but at least I look good. Ha ha ha. Hi from Philly. I'm watching with my 10-year-old, and I feel like you're an inspiration. Her name is Brayden. She should be asleep, but if you read this, please say, "Go, Brayden, go to bed." Brayden, go to bed. Now, I mean, your mom can tell you to go to bed, but thanks for watching, guys. Vinny is sleeping. New York people, I love you too. Nova Scotia, Canada. You know, when I was a kid, I loved reading the Anne of Green Gables books. So I wanted to like go to those places of Canada and like talk to the trees. I did talk to trees because I was a weird kid and I didn't have too many friends. East Grand Rapids, Michigan. Good, I'm glad she heard me. So, oh, I need my coffee. And the wind blew this over. This is better. Okay. Upstate New York. You know, one of the first times I ever went to upstate New York, I remember like we just drove and drove and drove. I was going to go to summer camp there. And like as we were getting up in the mountains, like I started to panic and be like, oh my God, like I'm like, we're stuck in the mountains. Like this is like an 8-hour drive from home and I'm going to summer camp for the first time. Something about my face looks different. Well, one of the things is I am trying to figure out how to do makeup because on the show, a lot of that makeup I didn't do for myself, but it was really bad, and some of the stuff I did for myself looked bad too, and I generally, I don't know. You know what's amazing for me? My friend did my makeup the other day, and she does like that little triangle thing on the eye with just the eyeshadow. My eyeshadow, if I try to do that's like here and everywhere, I don't know. Cayman Islands, oh my God, I want to start my offshore account there. I have been to Canada. I have cousins in Montreal. Happy birthday, Trish. Termas de Rio Hondo, yes, I miss you, los extraño mucho, mejor lugar. No new tattoos. To be honest, I'm not really a tattoo person. I got those tattoos because at the time I wanted to cover up some of my scars. Thank you for saying that I'm beautiful. Saludos desde Guatemala. De hecho, mi hermana está en Guatemala ahora porque su marido es de ahí. Y yo nunca fui. Me gustaría conocerlo. Is this chat about anything? No, it's not. It's me taking advantage of, I did some good makeup today and I was up and I said, why not? I have a second, so. Do I want more children? Theoretically, I do, but in practice, that would be difficult. California? That's where my mom is right now. Yeah, I speak Spanish because I lived in Argentina for a long time. Waco, Texas. That only reminds me of one thing. I know that's terrible, but... Yeah, we can see Avi shortly, but I don't want to distract him from his breakfast because Long Island. My grandmother was from, my grandmother was from Brooklyn, but she was last living in Huntington Station. Las Vegas. That's Benny's dream, to go to Las Vegas. Muchas gracias. Intento hacerlo. Pero no he practicado hace mucho, solo con mi ex marido que hablamos por teléfono. Canada. There's so many people from Canada that watch this show. Is that because you guys are stuck in your house and it's cold? Ha ha ha. I'm so funny. Thank you. We're someone's favorite couple of last season. Yeah, I do have family everywhere. It's so funny. Okay, you know what, Brayden? I love you very much, but you have to listen to your mother. You need to go to bed when your mom says so. One day, when you're my age, you're going to say, oh, my mom was right. I should have listened to her. And it's going to be too late. You gave your mom grief. I know. I wish my mom had her own show. Like, other people are like, they want their own show. I just want my mom to have, like, her travel show. My mom travels in the coolest way possible. Like, we've picked up hitchhikers, like, at the middle of nowhere. And she's just, like, she's a badass. My mom is a badass. Baby in 3 weeks C-section. Okay, recovery, carry a pillow around. If you have to laugh or sneeze, you hold it to your scar area. I didn't put any scar cream after the C-section on mine. Probably should have done that. And it's really freaking painful. I hope you're in the U.S. or somewhere they give you painkillers, because in Ethiopia they were like, it's better not to take anything. And I'm like, oh my God. So that was pretty difficult. Yeah, my mom is very real and she's very gutsy, and she, you know, watching her on the show, watching my family on the show made me realize I'm lucky to have the family I have. Hi, Amanda. My cousin Amanda's on here. Everyone follow Amanda Biscardi. Have I been to Israel? I've lived in Israel. And there's a whole story about that. I speak Spanish and English fluently. I have studied Arabic. I can understand a little Hebrew. Understand some French, speak a little, and read Italian. I can understand a bit and read. Under Portuguese, I can read a bit and understand. Amharic, I'm trying to learn. Am I friends with any of the 90-Day cast members? So I have not met them anytime. Like, I've not met them face to face. But I do talk with some of the cast and stuff, and some of them are really fun. Like, Melissa gets a lot of shit for being boring, but she's actually really, she's a smart, strong lady. I really like her. I respect her. I've spoken to Brittany, not too much. I like Brittany's strong attitude. I think she's tons of fun. I wish that I had the confidence Brittany has. I mean, I don't know. She gets a lot of shit because whatever her story, I don't know. But I love talking to Steph from B90. Steph is a really nice person. Actually, she's super sweet. How anyone could say she's a narcissist? I mean, obviously in the show, it showed her that she has some issues with interpersonal relationships. But honestly, who doesn't? And I think I talk to Tom sometimes. Tom has been really cool, and I like him on Pillow Talk. And David and Annie, they're super sweet and super nice people. I am from Princeton, New Jersey. My favorite 90-day couple? I don't know, that's hard. I really like David and Annie's relationship because it seems like they really love each other, they don't fight, whatever, but who knows what goes on behind the scenes. I mean, me and Vinny, did I know Vinny was going to propose? I didn't know. I definitely didn't know. I don't think I'm Tom's type. Hi, Nancy. Oh, sure. Night Night from Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia. That sounds like such a romantic, amazing place. Did no one else read Anne of Green Gables when they were kids? Indonesia. I was trying to learn Bahasa Indonesia for like all of 1 week with this thing I got from the library. Avi he should do Pampers commercials or something, and I'll put that money away for his college. So Ramon's band Zolto is really cool, and you should listen to it. But I don't know what the Instagram is. But that's Zoltl. You know, I want to say people keep asking me how did I lose weight and all this stuff and everything, and I'm happy to do a video about it. Me and Vinny have this YouTube channel, Ethio American Entertainment, and we would have released some videos sooner, but I'm still learning video editing. It's a whole process. I wanted to edit the videos myself and all that. But the point being, I was going to make a video about how did I, lose the weight and everything. But the one thing I want to say is, ladies, you just had a baby. Like, stop stressing yourself out. Like, please, like, you're probably a lot more beautiful and lovely than you know and than you think. And I spent so much of my life, like, worrying about my appearance. I've never been conventionally attractive. I've always, been, like, we all have attractive qualities, right? But, when I was younger, I had crooked teeth, or I was chubby, or I was this, whatever. Like, who cares? Life is too short to worry about that stuff. Like, you should lose weight for health reasons, but don't, like, hate yourself in the process. Yeah, on the show, my makeup was terrible. I was also really bloated for my pregnancy. I gained, 30 pounds for the pregnancy. But I gained a lot of it in my legs, which was really, makes walking really uncomfortable because it feels like you're full of water. I will tell Binyam he has some dope outfits, but I don't want to make... I had a baby 6 months ago today. I feel so insecure right now. My body just created life and brought it into the world. I'm trying to love myself again. Yeah, honestly, I felt super insecure when I was pregnant and after because I'm being filmed and... one of the reasons I even had a panic attack was when I was having my baby was because I was naked on that operating room table and there were so many people all around me and there was cameras in my face and I don't know, it just the truth is that every woman feels that way because there's an entire industry built around making us miserable so they can make money. But you know what? If the person you're with doesn't think you're hot or sexy, maybe you need to be with a new person. And if you're not with anyone, congrats. We don't need anyone else but ourselves. But it's nice to be in a relationship, of course. I believe that tell-alls are now on Discovery Plus, which, but I don't know if they're still called tell-alls. Colorado, I'd love to go there. Yeah, well, actually, me and Vinny, we've started working on videos for our YouTube channel. We have a lot of great ideas and things we want to show people and everything. But the editing part is why I'm so freaking slow to get it out. But please like and subscribe anything. It's Ethio American Entertainment. Oh, my midwife in Ethiopia was at the hospital was so wonderful. She came to my house afterwards and taught me how to care for the baby and breastfeed and stuff. Dr. Hoffman, yes, that was my American doctor. Dr. Hoffman is the super, super best. Shalom. Pennsylvania. I love Philly. Staten Island, New York. Yeah, a lot of my family on my father's side is from New York. December 17th birthday, same as Avi. A lot of people are complaining about, yes, it's Ethio American Entertainment, about the fact that TLC is going on Discovery Plus, or, sorry, what am I saying? There's a lot of people are complaining about the fact that, like, TLC wants people to subscribe to Discovery Plus and saying, like, it's unfair to make fans pay for it. But I think, and I could be totally wrong, I think that most of the normal, like, cable or whatever, these channels are all going to end up on streaming, and we're not going to have, like, normal TV in a shorter period of time than we know it. But maybe I'm wrong. My phone is ringing. Hold on. Oh, hold on. No, that's actually an alarm. Let me just get that 1 second. Yeah, let's see, Avi. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, you can't get Discovery Plus anywhere outside the U.S. right now because I think it's a whole rollout thing. It's kind of like how they do the different, like the air seasons at different times. So, I mean, it's capitalism. What are you gonna do? My parents, what happened with my parents and my religion was that my mom was a divorced Italian Catholic of 3 kids, and my father proposed to her, and then she was supposed to meet my father's parents, and she got nervous and she wanted to back out, and then my grandfather called her and was like, hey, I'm really excited to meet you. I hear that you didn't want to meet us. Why is that? And she was like, oh, doc, like, my grandfather was a medical examiner. He was actually the deputy chief medical examiner for New York City, Sidney V. Weinberg. You could probably look him up. He said, no, we really want to meet you. If you make our son happy, we're happy. So that kind of helped them to. My mom wanted to back out of the relationship because she felt like, this was the firstborn son of a prominent Jewish New York family, and this was problems. And luckily, they didn't. They ended up having me. But one of the things that they asked my mother to do was to raise me Jewish with my father. Good, Brayden, go to bed. I consider myself Jewish, and I really don't care what you think about it, honestly, but good night. Do I drink alcohol? Not really, not much. I don't like it too much. Shalom. Let's see. Thank you about that. Who says? I'm confused. In terms of raising Avi with the religion, I admire the principles of Judaism. I admire the fact that, like, it's a religion that encourages people to ask questions and doesn't attempt to convert people, because I'm very against any kind of conversion. I can cook some Ethiopian food, but I'm not a master. Good night, California. Who's rude? I'm rude? Yeah, sometimes I'm rude because I'm a human being. Sometimes people are rude. South Africa. I can't wait to go to South Africa. He's sleeping. Vinny is sleeping. Chicago. I think in the U.S., I would like to move somewhere like Miami or... So my crazy dream is I want to be a surfing artist and raise my son to be, like, chill and not at all the way that I have been. Yeah, I am very honest. That comes off as rude sometimes. And, sometimes I am rude because I'm moody as hell. But I'm working on it. And the one thing about myself, like, people are like, oh, how do you deal with the mean comments and stuff? I'm like, I am my own worst critic. No one can say or think or whatever anything worse than the things that, you know, I tell myself sometimes. And then I remind myself, this is ridiculous. Oklahoma, that's one of those places I would like to go. You know, I don't know. There's so many parts of the U.S. like, and like whatever people call flyover country that are so cool. Like, I'd like to see some of the Native American communities, and like the U.S. has so much amazing, cool stuff, but people, they don't know about it. Raleigh, North Carolina. I lived in Ethiopia for a year. My experience was okay. So I had been to Ethiopia before I met Benny. I was obsessed with the culture and the cultures, because there's so many cultures, and I really liked it. The hard part about Ethiopia is, first of all, Amharic is the hardest language I've ever studied, because I studied Mandarin, and Mandarin was easier than Amharic, let me tell you. And then the other hard part is, I guess, it's just sticking out so much, and then, you know, in areas, people are just being surprised to see a white person and then just pointing it out. And, you know, sometimes that can be overwhelming. Sometimes you just don't want to leave the house because of it. Oh, my mom's in Los Angeles right now. Zolto is in Los Angeles. Zolto. It's a band. You guys should listen to it. Thank you. We try. Oh, yeah, Avi. Can you guys hold on one second? I'm just going to pause if I can pause. I love injera. Ethiopian food is the freaking best. Do I feel safe? Yes, I feel safe. You know, I'm not really good with the live. You're just gonna have to hold on one second while I see if I can get Avi. Actually, I think I might have to log off and log back with my other phone. So if you want to continue with me, you'll have to just hold on one second. Does Avi want to be on the video? I'm on the live video. Does he want to be on my live video? Okay. Bring him to say hi, okay? I hope if he's upset because he wants this video, never mind. But if he wants to come, just bring. You tell me, okay? Ghana, oh my God, it's my dream to go to Ghana. So much interesting, like, history and beautiful people. The nicest people I've ever met in the world collectively have been from Ghana. I've only ever met one person who was mean to me from Ghana, and I think that, well, I was working and whatever, but generally Ghanaian people are the nicest. Benny is sleeping. We are together, but he's a lazy sleeper right now. So Ethiopia allows Americans to get a 2-year visitor visa, I guess, which would be like a multi-entry visa. My mother is not at a concert in LA. My mother is the director of emergency and something in trauma. Actually, I don't know her official job title, but that's what she does in Los Angeles. Yeah, if anyone noticed that I talk weird, it's because I have traveled a lot, and I think it rubs off on me. And also, like, trying to speak slower so people understand you, and you change the inflection of your words. So yeah, I talk weird. Where do I want to go next? Southeast Asia. I would like to. I'd like to go to Southeast Asia, I think. You are a smart American. I hope that Ghanaian king's treating you well. I'm sure he is. Ah, 你好。你是我的朋友。So, okay, question for any of my followers, because now I got a lot of followers, so at least some of you have to share some of my same interests. Sí, perdiste el momento cuando hablaba en español, pero bueno, ahora. Okay, so I have a an interest and a love for mycology, generally microbiology, but more specifically for fungi. And so I want to know if any one of the people that follow me is also interested in mushrooms, all kinds, not just like psychedelic or edible, but just generally speaking. Yes, Vinny likes to travel. And also I'm very interested in medicinal plants. So if any of you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, shoot me a DM. Sí, viví muchísimos años en Argentina por eso. You love painting mushrooms? Can I see some of that mushroom art? Yeah, I got my tattoos in Argentina by 2 different tattoo artists. So I do not like to say that I speak more than 2 languages, because this is only Spanish and English I know fluently, but I understand and can read, so basically I have a little knowledge of Arabic, Chinese, or Arabic, Mandarin, Hebrew, Portuguese, French, Italian, learning Amharic, and I don't know. ¿Qué quieres que te diga en español? Yo, estaba casada como casi 10 años con mi ex marido, y él era de Argentina. Si no hablaba en español iba a tener problemas, como ahora tengo con Vini, porque no hablo en Amharic. I have a degree, but I would like to get a more advanced degree. My mom's working, the life. Onyang. That's all I could say in Korean. Onyang hasu. Salam no, Sophie. I was married before, yes. Sí, mi acento es argentino, obviamente. Lion's mane mushroom and Rishi, yes. Anyone who doesn't follow Paul Stamets should. He's the mushroom guy. Konjo Melisse. I'm a signan. Greek? I don't know any Greek except the biology words. I wish I need to speak to Avi in Spanish. It's a lot harder, it seems. For learning Amharic, I try YouTube videos because Vinny's not a great Amharic teacher. No offense to Vinny. We're going to make some videos, I think, of how funny it is when he tries to teach me. I love Argentina. My favorite place that I lived in Argentina was in Misiones. Croatian? I don't know any Croatian, jeez. Che, boluda, ¿qué te pasa, boluda? Me estás jodiendo. Oh, happy birthday, Demario. I hope it's the best one yet. Manishma. Hakol beseder. I grew up in Princeton my whole life, and then I moved to Argentina when I was 17. Oh, Twi, that's a cool one. Yeah, Twi is a language from Ghana. Ghana probably has a lot of different languages. Yeah, Tigrinya is funny. I like they're like they're like that, like it's kind of like Arabic, like soh, like that thing in their throats. That's how I know someone's speaking Tigrinya, not because of the words. Ti amo. What can I say in Italian? I can understand more than I can speak. Cape Verde. Oh my God, I would love to go to Cabo Verde. Like that would be a dream of mine. Oh, it must be so beautiful. Cordyceps mushrooms. Yeah, cordyceps mushrooms are super interesting. Do you like take supplements of them? So I lived in Argentina for like over 5 years. I'm not that joven. I'm 30 years old, so. This lady here speaks 7 languages. Moni Love 44. I am not. I don't speak fluently. Hausa. Oh my God, that is a. How do you even pronounce it? Is it like Hausa? Something like that. Nigerian language. Have I been to Vietnam? No, but I would go in like 5 seconds. I would go right away. I desperately want to know Vietnam. I love places that have jungles. Near water are the places I love. Nunca visité a la República Dominicana, pero también me gustaría ir. Salam, no? Hulu salam. Oh, okay, cordyceps helps with breathing. You know, I heard that it helps with a lot of things, even like addiction problems and brain power and blah, blah, blah. I wanted Avi to come. I will check on him again. I think I have to... I can't read Amharic, but I think it says Ari something something. Yeah, I do. So I did go to college. I didn't. So I have one degree, but I didn't finish my last one, partly because of the traveling. But I've always wanted to focus on school. Actually, I wanted to do like. I always wanted to be a doctor. Actually, when I was younger, but now I'm 30 and I have a baby. I don't think that's gonna happen. But I would study. Like I would study. Something related to like I don't know. I would love to say like medicinal chemistry or like something related to fungi and microbiology. I believe that the probability that there are aliens far outweighs the probability that there are not. I read a lot of books about it when I was in high school. Yeah, a lot of people like about this show. What is it that they say? So I get a lot of different things. One of them is that I'm slow or whatever. I don't consider myself slow. I'm obviously not the smartest human in the world. I wish that no, I don't wish that I was actually, but I'm incredibly awkward, and I've always been a bit of a nerd. And so I guess that doesn't translate well on reality TV. I tend to look up and to my right when I'm thinking about things. And I pause. And sometimes you just really don't want a freaking camera in your face and you're tired and they're like, talk about this. And if anyone knows me, like when I don't want to talk, I just shut down. I'm not the brightest star in the sky, but I still have some twinkle. I love that, Melissa Taylor. Yeah, the only problem with Ethiopia is there's no beach. That's the only problem with, well, that and the fact that people are just killing each other, and the situation now is very, very upsetting for me. Yeah, I have an attitude, but I'm also an Italian Jew from New Jersey, so you know, what did you expect? I definitely don't regret doing 90 Day Fiance. I'm so appreciative and thankful to the opportunity it gave me. And, you know, there's just so many positive things that came out of it. Actually, I can think of very few negative things, negative comments, but I mean, you know, that's people are unhappy and they take it out on other people. And even I do that. Even sometimes when people message me and I'm not in a good mood and I don't like what they message, I can be snarky and nasty back. But, you know, I mean, we all need to try to be more compassionate and put ourselves in the position of other people. Like, we don't know what's going on with other people. We don't know if they had the worst day of their lives. Like, I don't know. I try not to stress myself out about that. Hold on, Avi's crying. Hold on. Avi Bavi, does he want to come? Avi Bavi, doopa-doopa-doo, Bavi Bavi, doopa-doopa-doo, Bavi Bavi, doopa-doopa-doo, Bavi Bavi. Little boy, doo-doopa-doo-doo, little boy, doo-doopa-doo-doo, little boy, doo-doopa-doo-doo, little boy. Little Can you say hi to my friends, Abby Bobby? I really like your smile, and I think they will like your smile too. Come say hi. 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 Hey, buddy. Come on. Buddy, buddy, oh pal. Buddy, buddy, oh pal. For exercise, I lift weights, I swim. Vinny wants to teach me some dance moves. Lifting weights is my favorite. Yeah, Abby says hi. Oh my God, little boy. Nope, no, not right now. Not right now. You are eating breakfast. No, not that one. That one is not for you right now. Yeah. Avi, I love you. Can you kiss me? Kiss mommy. Kiss mommy. Kiss mommy. Kiss mommy. Yay, yay. Kiss mommy. I love you. He is still breastfeeding. That's why he looks at my BOOB and S, BOOBS, and he immediately turns to that. Actually, the hubby looks so much like my grandfather. It's so funny. Abby, Bobby, Bobby, boopity, doopity, boops. Oh my God, did you fart on mommy? Oh, buddy, come on. I can't hold you and hold my phone. Hold on. See? Can you help me? I think he needs a diaper change. Yeah. A big diaper change. Can you?
Count.
I don't know how much he needs in breastfeeding. I kind of just let it go naturally. I don't read too much about what babies need and everything. Like, I tend to think that if we obsess about it, then we don't get it right. So, I don't know. Avi is a year. He's 13 months. 13 years old. One day, my boy will be 13. Scary thought. Actually, having a nanny is extremely common in Ethiopia and generally in Africa, even if you're not wealthy. A lot of people tend to have helpers in their house. Was my labor as scary as it looked? You know what was scary about it was that they don't. So I didn't expect to have the baby that day, which is scary but fine. But then they told me like, okay, you have to have the C-section right away. After 2 people, you'll go in and you'll have yours. And then I was like, okay, all right, I have time to calm myself down. We take off my makeup, just relax, call my parents. And then almost immediately after I called my mother, they were like, we have to wheel you in now. And then that totally threw me off because I'm a planning type of person at least. And just, it was just really that I couldn't calm myself down for a second time. So that was why I freaked out. No, I didn't have a nose job. This is naturally my nose. My favorite insult that people tell me is I'm Cindy Lou Who. I don't really get why that's an insult. I absolutely love that. Wild animals? Yeah. There's lots of wild monkeys where I've been and snakes and stuff. Oh my gosh. Wow. There's a little boy on the loose. I've got to catch him. What are you doing, little boy? Why are you doing that? Where are you going? How are you going? What are you doing? What are you doing, little boy? This is a very serious matter. It's a very serious matter, little boy. Put on your blighty, mister. Put on your blight. Come. I will bring him, but he needs a little bit of a diaper change. And because I'm talking to you guys, I'm gonna shirk my responsibility. Yes, I'd like to bring up Avi with Judaism. Sarah Michelle Gellar, well, my younger self would have been like, oh my God, one day I'll look like her. What foods do I miss from America? I love cheese. Cheese is my favorite thing. Hey, Mr. Pee-Pee Boy. Why is your naked pee-pee out, huh? Put that diaper on, mister. Put it on, mister. We can't smell Abby. Will I ever move back to the USA? You know, I don't think I could handle, after living in Argentina and Ethiopia, I don't think I can handle a cold winter. So I'd like to live like in Florida maybe, or California. Ethiopian people, the show makes it look like I don't have any friends. I'm reluctant to say the show makes it look like that. I mean, I knew a lot of people before I moved to Ethiopia. A lot of people before I met Vinny. But having a friend is a very serious matter. We can have lots of acquaintances, but to have a friend, that doesn't come easy. Texas. I would move to Texas, I think. But no, what's the body of water? I'm not a big goat cheese person, honestly. Cheese is an honest. I'm gonna I'm gonna turn off this live. I'm gonna put my other phone on because this one's gonna die. And good question about the tribes. Ask me when I come back. I don't.